I don't know if we're on or not. Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
Where's the chat?
Where'd the chat go?
Comments,
My head's disappeared. Let me come back.
Oh, that's awesome. Someone, a Facebook user said,
Yay.
I can't wait for this. Now, guys, in the description of this post, there should be a little link for you to click that will allow the streaming service that we're using it gives permission to Facebook to show us your name.
Yeah, because otherwise it just says Facebook user, and
on our end.
Although we're thrilled that you're using Facebook, it's hard for us to tell exactly who that is.
We are streaming both to Facebook and also to YouTube for the participants who are not on Facebook.
Don't use Facebook. Welcome to our Supercharged Smoothie Challenge pre-party. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Michelle. Hey. Jennifer. Hello.
Thanks for clicking on the link. It's so good to see actual names. We are grateful you guys are joining us. We've had a fun day. We hope your day was good. We did some workshops today at our church, and we talked all about whole foods and about plants and about the importance of sustaining yourself with proper food. And it was well received. So we hope we can continue the flow tonight as we discuss a little bit about our smoothie challenge, why we do it, and how you guys can get the most out of your nutrient-dense smoothies.
I can see that we've got some viewers over on YouTube. Can you please say hi in the comments if you can, if you logged in?
Yes,
because
please.
I'd love to see that it's actually working, that everything is going to plan. Okay, we're good. We're live in both places. Beautiful.
Lovely. I feel
Welcome.
like I'm getting squished out of frame here.
Oh, sorry. Let me.
That's all right. Is that better?
I'm actually significantly shorter than Jordan, and I'm standing on some books, which is what we did last time. It's not exactly a secret.
Right.
So what's everyone been doing today? Where are you from? And why are you blending along with us in this boot camp?
Yeah.
Cheryl, thank you. Cheryl's commenting from YouTube, and I see your comment. Thank you.
So we can't see how many people. Normally it tells us how many people are watching, but we can't really see that this time.
That's all right.
Yeah. Anyway, say hello. Introduce yourselves if you like. We're assuming most of you guys have come from our Fiber Challenge and joining us for the second installment of our boot camps that we do. If not, let us know your first timer, if there's any.
And I think that there's quite a lot of people who are doing a refresher. We haven't, like the Fiber Challenge, we haven't run a Smoothie Bootcamp for almost 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So, it's the Fiber Challenge and the Smoothie Challenge are the two things that we just have a lot of fun with. And we used to run them every month. And we've really missed it. So this is going to be a cracker over 10 days. We start this Monday. Sam's been doing sport in WA today.
Yeah, we know what that's like. We got 2 sporties on a Saturday, but you got 3 sporties by the amount of sports you've written there. So one extra than us. But thanks for joining us, Sam, from WA. So, it must be. I was saying it must be late, but no, it's the other way around.
It's actually early. Yes, I actually met. I don't know if Jackie is on the call today. I met one of our community members at the farmers market this morning. She's moved up from down south, and we met at the local farmers market. And I showed her the ropes, which stalls to go to, and it was great to meet her and spend some time together. So, awesome. Jackie, if you're here, then hello again.
Hey. So, shall we? Okay, well, maybe we'll start by just reminding everybody. Lainey did mention that we've missed doing this, and that's predominantly because of the feedback that we get when those who do this challenge start implementing these basic techniques or simple applications of smoothie eating and drinking. We get great feedback, and we love to hear how people are doing better with their health, with their energy levels, with their clarity, and just feeling a lot better. And as Lainey, we discussed just before we jumped on, the theme of our workshops today at our local church was all about being able to avoid a lot of the issues that come with lack of nourishment. And those issues pretty much exclude us or withhold us, keep us down. And it's incredible when you go from a situation of living nowhere near your potential because we're just not nourishing ourselves, and it just compounds all of the challenges of life. And going from that situation to a more unbridled, liberal feeling of awesome, because you've just don't have the burdens of a lot of the challenges that come with lack of nutrition. So we really love doing these challenges, and we love seeing people come off the back of them with more motivation and feel more invigorated and more committed to nourishing themselves and their families. So we hope you guys have a wonderful experience with this, and we love to hear the feedback as you go along. So please let us know the changes you make, or any introductions that have caused some benefits, or just any changes at all you see from eating better, and especially through these supercharged smoothies that we're going to be talking about. So let's talk about how the plan's going to go. Or
okay, so let's talk about, well, actually, firstly, I want to ask you guys who are live here with us tonight, I'd love to ask you a couple of questions, and just answer with whatever is true for you, because I'm interested to gauge where everyone is at. The first question I want to ask you, there's two. The first one is, do you often find that you are sacrificing nutrition just to kind of meet the demands of your schedule to get out the door on time in the morning? Like, is your morning rushed to the point where you haven't quite got a routine in place that allows you to pull together things that are helping you to feel amazing each day for breakfast? I'd love to hear that. Hey, Paula. Hope I said that right. And Jennifer's in Perth. Awesome. We've got a few WA people in this challenge, I've noticed.
So, yeah, let us know if you want to answer that one that Lainey just proposed.
Yeah, someone's saying, yep. Yeah, it's fairly common. Anyone else? How's everyone else going? And look, if you've got, someone else said totally. Paola said yes. Misha, I'm tired of making scrambled eggs every morning. Yes. Hi, someone. Someone said hi. We can't see your name, so it just says Facebook user. If you can click the link above, that'd be awesome. Another one from Perth. Hey, Valentina. Nice to see you.
Perth contingent representing.
Yeah.
All right. So the second question, you want to ask?
Well, I'm interested genuinely to know how many of us are actually getting a serve of veggies in the morning, because I think it's kind of rare. Like, it was for us before we started making smoothies. We were the porridge family, and we would have
mix some milk.
We'd mix some milk, literally. Yeah, nice. And we relied on dinner mostly to get veggies into the kids. You know, we'd send some veggies in the lunchbox, which may or may not get eaten. And breakfast was porridge, which is wonderful and great, but
compared to some things,
compared to many things. And it's just so it's such a beautiful food. Oats, I use them a lot in various things. But how many of us are actually getting veggies in the morning? Hey, Carrie. Carrie's in Toowoomba. So just give me a hands up if you're actually getting some veggies into you or the kids regularly in the mornings.
Where you at?
Oh, nice, Sam. Sam, tell us how you've been doing that since the fiber challenge. I would love to know what you've tweaked since the fiber challenge that's helped you get more veggies in the morning. That is so cool.
Good on you. All right. Well, if anyone wants to drop anything else in the comment section, we'll pick it up as we go along. If someone else has said, I actually hide most of the kids' veggies in smoothies now, thanks to your advice. Awesome. That's the best way to do it. No doubt.
Well, yeah, that's a wonderful way to do it. And then we'd also love to get to the point where your kids are actually willingly putting the veggies in them themselves. But that's a process, that's a journey, and that's where we want to get to. But yes, for hiding veggies in the smoothies for now. So good.
Misha's alternative to eggs is avo and toast. Nice. Avo is a fantastic vegetable.
We do love a bit of avo on toast.
Kerry says, only when I have a superfood smoothie or reheated meals like curry or soup. Okay. Well, at least it's getting in there. Absolutely. Yeah. Sam adds sweet potato bone broth, frozen zucchini to the smoothies. Fantastic.
So good.
That sounds like we've got some superchargers already.
Yeah, we do. Oh, that's wonderful, you guys. Thank you. It's really nice to kind of hear where everyone's at. We've got a bit of everywhere, which is great. You're going to find that this boot camp is going to give you lots of fresh ideas. If this is new to you, lots of fresh ideas that are maybe a little bit unconventional. But then also, if you've been here before, if you've done this before, and you've got some historic patterns, but it's winter or you've fallen off the bandwagon, and it's now coming back into spring and it's getting warmer, now is the perfect time to have a refresher and to just recommit to some great habits, because, you know, we're never going to progress like this in our health journey. It's going to be like this, and that is okay. This is ideally the way we want to be doing it. And so I almost get you in the head there. So this is going to be a fantastic way to reset and to get us on a path that is looking after ourselves. I truly believe that nutrition is one of the best ways that we show ourselves that self-care. You know, self-care is a term that's thrown around quite a lot without, you know, having a nice warm bath and getting our nails done. But really, self-care to me is actually getting some nutrients into my body on a regular basis so that I really can feel fantastic. I know you probably hear me say that our goal here is to help us feel fantastic, but genuinely that's what we're here for.
And in terms of an investment and a return on your investment, time, effort, dollars, whatever it is, when you put good food in your body, you get so much more in return. And the dividends are you're avoiding chronic disease, you're opening up your, you know, mental and opening up yourself to a lot more mental clarity, and you're washing away, sweeping away, wiping away, whatever you want to call it, and if any of your brain fog and your, you know, all the craziness that comes with a nutrient deficient lifestyle. So yeah, it's the best return without a doubt.
Absolutely. There's a really cool little study that I'd love to share with you that we mentioned today in our workshops that we ran. We know that the top 7 of the top 10 leading causes of death in the whole world is chronic disease. We also know that the biggest...
Well, should we clarify chronic disease? So chronic disease is a non-communicable disease. So it's something that's lifestyle induced. So it's not something you can catch from anyone.
Heart disease, diabetes, lots of
stroke. Yeah.
So we also know that the biggest factor that comes into play when causing chronic disease is inflammation. And today at these workshops, we held up a little bag of 20 grams of mixed seeds, just the basic seeds like pepitas, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. It was just just over a tablespoon of mixed seeds. And we said to everyone, there's this amazing study that showed that when you eat this 20 grams, it's actually 18, but 18 grams of mixed seeds a day for 3 months, these people in the study saw an amazing 84% reduction in their inflammation. Can we just digest that for a moment? If the leading cause of death worldwide is chronic disease, and the single biggest factor in chronic disease is inflammation, and we can slash inflammation by 84% just by having seeds every day, like a realistic amount of seeds every day, I just think that's incredible. The food that we have at our fingertips is designed to give us what we need to thrive and to avoid chronic disease. I just love it. That's just one little tip of the iceberg of what whole foods can do for us. I love it.
Indeed. So we hope you guys get as pumped on the information we're going to share this challenge as much as we get pumped sharing it, because it's this sort of information that keeps us educated and helps us to realize how powerful this stuff is. And it gives us a lot of fodder, a lot of strength to avoid the crap and the rubbish food that can be really easy to slip into and become habitual in our consumption of it. So now when we empower ourselves with this awesome information, it's just more motivating to take care of ourselves, take care of our families, and have strong, vital, healthy lives. So we're pretty excited. We hope you guys get heaps out of this. We'll share that. Someone requested a link to the study. We'll get onto that. We'll make it known somewhere through the challenge.
Yeah,
I'll put it out somewhere.
I'll post it up for you.
Disseminate that info. But yeah, let's run through what to expect in the boot camp. Those who haven't done it, those who have, you know what you're in for. Those who haven't, it's very similar to the fiber challenge. Our focus is though on the smoothies and how to make these complete meal, nutritionally balanced smoothies, health targeted even. We're going to cover off on a lot of the insights into the health benefits of these specific ingredients in the challenge, in the smoothie blends that we make, and the formula of a good smoothie and how to balance it all out to make it yummy as well as super nutritious. We're also going to cover off in our final video, another live like this, on some hints and tips on how to get these smoothies really working in your family, in your lifestyle, in however you do breakfast, just because sometimes it doesn't always work as smoothly for some as it does for others. So we're going to give some hints and tips on how to make that happen a bit easier.
Yes. So on day 1, Monday, it's going to work very similar to the fiber challenge. So the day 1 video will be released 5 a.m. and every second day we have a video. In those videos, the first half is talking about one of the pieces of the formula to a supercharged smoothie. And we also then get to talk about one of the health goals that someone might be striving for and how we can craft that smoothie to target that particular health goal. Because we can, as we know, use foods functionally. They can serve particular purposes in our body and support us in various ways. So when we choose strategically some different whole foods that all support a similar thing, we can really use food to our advantage. And so some of those health goals might be gut health or immunity or brain health. There's a range of different things that you and I might be working on at various points in our life. So each video will focus on one of those. And then on the off day, we have a micro challenge or a micro action, similar to the fiber challenge, but these ones are quite practical. We're actually going to use these challenges mostly to get our freezer stocked. Because there are some key things, and we had a bit of a hint of that inside the fiber challenge. There are some things that are easier to prep before the time when you're trying to put it together in your 1-minute flight before you head out the door. It's great to have a freezer that's fully stocked of these convenience foods that are actually so great for us. So it really can be just a 1-minute job to get the smoothie done and out the door.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things, isn't it? Time, as a few of you guys have mentioned already, we just neglect ourselves. So preparatory activities are really important. Make life a lot easier for your smoothies.
And so quick too. That's okay, Misha. We'll speak to you later.
Have a good night.
And so quick. Like, it's not a big deal. I usually do it as soon as I come home and I've brought my food shopping home. I will then usually just quickly get my sweet potato done or my cauliflower done, and I'll put it in the freezer and it's done. Don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about pulling it out of the fridge halfway through the week to prep. It's just done. Jennifer says that she's ordered her trays today. Woo!
Well done. Now, people might not know what they are, but they're silicone trays to help freeze some of your prepped ingredients to make them portion size ready.
Yes.
All right, so let's move on.
And sorry, we won't move on. Sorry, just on that note, there is a shopping list that is pinned to the top of the Facebook group. On that post, there's a link to the Kmart silicone. They're like $1.75, and like just pick up a few. You're going to want a few, so get a few of those to get ready for our micro challenges. They're those giant ice cube trays, silicone, big giant ones from Kmart. I'm sorry, my voice seems to always be croaky lately.
They're about this big.
And so also on that post, you'll see just a few. It's not a large shopping list. It's just a few basic things that we're going to need for those micro challenges. So go next time you're at the shops, just grab those few things and you'll have it ready for our micro challenges.
All right. So that's probably a good rundown of how the challenge is going to perform. We have a couple of things to do tonight, don't we? Or anything to do?
We've got some prizes to give away.
Give away some blends to get you guys excited.
Do you know what? I didn't do a very good job of. Oh, interesting. Someone from our community is calling on the phone using our. It's probably Sarah's probably on the call. She's probably trying to get on to the call. I've never seen that happen before.
That's okay.
Sarah, if you're here, you just called me. What was I saying?
I don't know. Giving away some blends.
Oh, yeah, we're going to give away some prizes. And because I didn't do a very good job of promoting the pre-party very much ahead of time, I'm so grateful that you've all turned up and with very little notice. So there's not many people, I don't think, on the call tonight. So you actually stand a very good chance of winning a prize from us.
Right.
So I'm glad that you're excited to learn more. So good. Okay, so we're going to ask some questions. And I don't know whether everyone here has participated in one of our fabulous game show giveaways before.
Yeah, cracking.
But we're going to ask a question. And then the first person who we see on our thread, which may be different to your thread, but our comment thread is the first person we see that gives an answer that matches one of the various possible answers, they will win the prize. Right.
So what is the first question? Now, we're going to start at the top with our supercharged immunity blend. We're going to give away 4 different blends tonight, so we hope you guys are lucky and you score a prize. If not, we're giving away more as the challenge goes on. Plus, as we did with the Fiber Challenge, there's some discounted shopping at the end, so you won't miss out either way.
Yeah, we love to give away prizes. And actually this immunity blend, and I don't know, like people here may not have done the smoothie challenge before or have any idea what these blends are, but inside the Smoothie Bootcamp, we're going to teach you how to craft that functional smoothie. There'll be some fruit, there'll be some veggies, there'll be some liquid, and then there's also a mixture of whole foods. There's a whole range of things that will help you target that health goal. You can either freestyle it yourself with the information that you'll learn in the bootcamp, and we give you a whole lot of education and support and Q&As, coaching. Ask us questions. We are so open. We will help you figure things out. If you want to make life easy for yourself and also have the best chance of it actually tasting good and the ratios being just right, being approved by a nutritionist and approved by a naturopath.
And tried and tested many times.
Oh, yes. Our children got many smoothies in the testing of the hundreds and hundreds. We have these done for you whole food blends, smoothie booster blends that target these different health goals. So that's what we're giving away tonight.
All right. So the first question is, now these are once again, as with the Fiber Challenge we just ran, we've asked you to look at the introduction video. And so these answers to these questions have come from that introduction video. So if you have watched that video, then this should be okay for you to answer. If not, it might be a bit tough, but you can go ahead and guess all you like, no problems. So let's go with the first question, Lanes. Where those questions go?
First question. I changed screens.
There we go.
All right. First question is, what is something that we have a choice over in life through the foods that we eat? Was that? Surely the delay is longer than that. I don't think that was in response.
Is that one of the answers?
I think we're good. No, I don't think that was in relation to that. But what is something that we have a choice over? Jennifer, yes, we do have a choice over what we eat. And as we spoke in our workshops too, it's not the answer I'm looking for, but oh, you don't ask that. Okay, in the introduction video, Kerry, and anyone else that's confused, I spent a little bit of time talking about the myriad of things that we've got a choice over experiencing in our life. For, we've got a choice of experiencing this great thing, or we've got a choice of experiencing this not so great thing based on the food that we eat. And it was interesting in the workshops today that we ran in person. We were referencing there's tens of thousands of peer-reviewed studies that all point back to the fact that it's the food on our plate that is the single biggest driving force for the huge reduction of the quality and the status of our health in the Western world. We put up all these stats of, what's happening to our health in the world right now. Our kids' food intolerances are through the roof. We've got up to half of adults in the US, and we're not too far behind, with either diabetes or pre-diabetes. Alzheimer's is skyrocketing. We've got so much going on in our health system, and tens of thousands of these studies have all been, collated to say that it's the food on our plate that's making the biggest difference. And so we can use that food on our plate to choose the experiences of our life. Yeah, I feel like based on the answers coming in, I feel like this wasn't the best question. We kind of played around with some new questions tonight.
We want to make it a little bit harder than last time. Last time was way too easy.
So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example. Okay. So we have, and Beck, absolutely. Mm-hmm. There's some brain scientists who I love to follow. Dean and someone Sherzay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing their name right, but they're quite open with saying that there is some significant studies that have come out in recent years to show that up to 90% of Alzheimer's cases are completely preventable based on our lifestyle choices, which largely includes our diet as well as movement and our brain activity, etc. But it's amazing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so one example is we have the choice over clarity of mind or brain fog. Let's see if that gets some juices flowing. What else can we have the choice over based on the food? The food that we eat gives us the choice to have this positive experience or a negative.
I'm not too sure if anybody's watched that introduction video, but that's okay. Look, it might, we just might have to withhold these gifts until throughout the challenge, and we can go from there.
Yes. Yes, let's go with Beck. Even if that was a lucky guess, Beck, let's go with it. Because that was one of the things. We have a choice over our energy levels. We largely have a choice about whether we feel this beautiful energy that gives us the ability to move the way we want and interact with our loved ones the way that we want, and gives us the drive and the get up and go to actually show up in life the way we want to, based on the food choices that we choose.
Energy levels. Well done, Bex. You've scored an immunity blend. We shall write that down to make sure we get that to you. Now, obviously, just reach out to us on Messenger and we will give you a code that you can add to the shopping cart that gives you a immunity blend. Okay, Beck. Thank you.
Look, now everyone's on fire. I think I just wasn't clear.
Okay.
Amanda's correct. We've got a choice over whether we've got these regular bowel motions or whether we're constipated sitting on the toilet for hours on end. Like that's, definitely some choices that we have there. We've got choices about, and I don't want to oversimplify life and say that everything is about food. But what I do want to communicate, as I'm sure a lot of you will already understand, is that food is just incredibly powerful over body and mind, our emotions, our neurotransmitters. It's incredible. And so, we do have a large amount of power and choice over even the stability of our moods. It's crazy. Okay, so next question.
Next question.
Let's go with a formula question.
Was that in the introduction?
It was in the introduction video.
So what are you going to say?
A lot of you will be
all of the formula? The whole formula?
No, just pick.
At least three?
Oh, okay, 3.
Because you just went through the formula a minute ago.
I didn't. Not all of it.
Okay. All right, so we're going to ask you guys, from the formula of a supercharged smoothie, what are 3 components in that formula? Any of the 7 components that we cover off in the supercharged smoothie formula?
There's actually 5. Sorry, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 with. Sorry, you're right. There's.
Yep. Or have we got?
Oh, hang on.
Facebook user came pretty close. I don't know who that Facebook user is.
It's close. Oh, it's so close. It's so close.
She's referring to boosters, I think, with the add-ins.
Of course. Of course. Let's do it.
Yes, okay. Show yourself, Facebook user. We don't know who said this, but this was the first response with the correct 3 out of 7.
Oh,
liquid, fruit, add-ins being boosters. We assume you meant boosters, so we'll go through for that one. So whoever that Facebook user is, if you could write your name and then reach out to us and let us know. Congratulations. You have scored yourself a brain boost immunity. Oh, a brain boost immunity. A brain boost supercharged smoothie booster. Well done. And yes, there's lots of other correct. Yes, this is
Tegan. Oh, hang on. Which Tegan are we talking about here? Let's see.
Tegan Booker. Oh,
hello, Tegan.
I think she won in the Fiber
I
Challenge
think
too.
you did.
Wow, look at you go.
Look at you showing up. I love it.
Right, nice work, mate. So yes, you meant boosters, add-ins of seeds, of course. Yeah, we thought so.
How about, do you want to go over the complete formula?
Okay, so the formula, if anybody is unfamiliar, we'll cover this off.
We actually don't.
Oh,
the introduction video is the only time that we actually go over the complete formula for a supercharged smoothie. All the other videos just focus on one component.
Right.
So
it is an ebook though, so you'll have it in ebook. But the formula is fruit, veg, liquid, good fats, protein, complex carbs, and boosters.
An optional gut-loving addition.
Or sweetness, yeah.
And that might sound overwhelming, but this is what we're going to make dead easy inside the boot camp. So don't worry. It's all going to be very easy.
Right on. Okay, next question.
And you're so welcome, Tegan.
Next question, Lanes. Do we have another question? We're doing 4, so we've done 3. Oh, have we done 2?
No, we're just going to do 3 questions tonight.
Just 3. Okay.
I don't like that question anymore. Can you just make one up?
Make a question up from the introduction video.
Which you haven't watched for a long time, I know.
Yeah, it's pulling on the brain strings.
Why don't you just, instead of
Oh, so not one from the video, just a random question.
Because I don't think many people have watched the introduction video.
Well, should we have like a question about the train and the smoke? A question like that?
No.
Okay, not that one. Make a question up. Okay. You've really put me on the spot here.
Okay, why don't we ask them the same question we asked those at the workshop? And it's going to be a follow-on from the Fiber Challenge. What is the number 1 strongest indicator or predictor?
Ooh, okay, yeah, not bad. Okay, so we've covered this off in the Fiber Challenge. So we want to ask and see if anyone remembers. There is one key factor that determines your gut health. So what is the strongest contributing factor to gut health?
If you do this one thing, it's going to predict, it's the strongest predictor for a rocking microbiome, thriving gut health, which in turn means thriving physical and mental health.
Oh,
Lisa
jumped on with that one.
Okay.
Pop it up.
She keeps moving. Okay, there we go. Oh, did I do the right one? No. She keeps moving up. All the comments keep coming in. Okay, no, that's it.
All right, there you go. Right. So it is diversity of plant-based whole foods. Yes, absolutely. So it's about getting a vast variety of different plants in your system and not just sticking to the 2 or 3 standard veggies you have every week, because our microbiome, our community of microbiota and the many different strains that exist in there require different types of fiber in order to thrive. So it's really important that we get a diverse range of plant-based whole food fibers. Yes, plant-based whole food fibers. So not just fiber, because some fibers are synthetically derived or can be the case in supplements. So it's really important that we clarify it's plant-based whole food fibers.
Yes. And here's just a little tip. If you have kids at home, or even if you don't have kids, it might be fun just for you and maybe even a partner to do it together. My throat's going. Can you talk about plant points?
Yes, I can. Here's where it is. I couldn't find it before. Just got to write it down.
Oh, Lisa.
Yeah. Okay, so where is that one? So we wanted to talk about plant points.
I'll do
you want to write? Okay. So if you haven't heard of this before and you have kids and you want to get their more diverse whole food plant-based fiber intake, make it a game. So the best way to do it is to list off, to have them count how many times they eat a plant in a day and to actually write it on a board or on the fridge.
How many unique plants?
Yeah. So for example, if they have a supercharged smoothie that will have a blend in it that's got probably 10 to 12 to
15
even
sometimes,
more unique plant-based whole food fibers, then they can write those individual ingredients out and tally up their massive list of fiber intake. And so that's that making it a competition helps young kids do it.
You can get a whiteboard marker and write directly on the fridge if you're brave. It does come off. I don't want to make any promises because you might have a fridge that it doesn't come off. So, and your kids might pick up a permanent marker, who knows? But whiteboard marker on your fridge is nice and fun. Otherwise, just put a piece of paper with a magnet on the fridge and get the kids to write down every new plant food for the whole week. Yeah. The goal is to get 30 for the week, which may sound overwhelming, but it's actually really easy once you start to think. Like, if let's just say someone said before that they're having Weet Bix with what was it? Weet Bix and
milk.
Yeah, it was something else maybe. Let's just say that you're having Weet Bix and milk right now for breakfast, even without thinking about a smoothie. What can we do to increase? There's one plant. There's right in Weet Bix. There's wheat. That's one plant. Let's then put some cinnamon on the top. That's 2. Then let's put some banana or some kiwi, like 2 different fruits on top. That's 4 right there. Then you could sprinkle on some seeds. You might have 2 or 3 different seeds, but let's just say it's 2. That's 6 plant foods just in one breakfast in one day. You can hit 30 in a week easy. Like, you can count spices, you can count herbs.
Garlic, ginger, all these things.
Yes, onions, all that. So, guys, try to hit your 30 in the week. That's the biggest predictor for a fantastic rocking microbiome.
Right. Well, they're the 3 prizes in our short but sweet.
Yeah, can I keep it short tonight?
Giveaway. Yeah. We hope you guys have got something out of that. And those winners, make sure you reach out.
Well, we'll reach out. We're trying to streamline this whole prize giving process. We will reach out to you with your coupon code before the end of the challenge.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Lainey. And if you we'll reach out. I got stuck on that one. But anyway, it's getting late. We've gone past the 30-minute mark. We wanted to keep it nice and succinct tonight. So we welcome you to the Supercharged Smoothie Challenge or Bootcamp or whatever we call it these days. But it's great. And I'm sure you're going to love it. Jump in. Set aside your time each day on when you're going to watch the video, when you're going to do the challenge. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it in terms of knowledge and application. So we are very grateful to have you and hope you get a lot. And really, wherever you are on the whole food journey, we hope this Supercharged Smoothie Challenge bumps you a little bit further, gives you a little bit more commitment, a little bit more motivation, and ultimately makes you a little bit healthier in the end. So we're grateful to see you guys tonight. Thanks for popping in and spending some Saturday night time with us. And we will catch you all on Monday morning.
Yes, we will. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Signing off.
So welcome. Everyone's saying thank you.
Thanks for
coming.
Have
a great night. So we'll see you Monday. And also, guys, if you're still here, invite your friends. This is a fantastic thing to invite your friends to, and we would also be so I thought you said and we would also be so grateful to you if you shared it with your friends. It's difficult for us to get the word out far and wide, and this is an experience where people say, look guys, this course, this little boot camp is better than some paid courses I've done, and like we put a lot into it. We will answer all of your questions. If your friends have questions, we will answer them. We will take very good care of them. So there's a link that I'm going to send you tomorrow on Messenger with a link to invite your friends to the bootcamp. And we would so love you to do that.
Thanks, Sam.
And if you haven't registered, there's a link that is pinned to the top of this group, and you must click that link to register to make sure that you don't miss out on anything. Beck, we will send you a link tomorrow. Did you just say that?
No, you did.
Okay, so Beck's asking, how do we invite others? I'll send you the link on Messenger early tomorrow morning. Yeah.
All right, guys, have a great night. Enjoy your Saturday night sleeps and your Sunday morning sleep-ins if you get them. That's our one day of the week that we get our sleep-in is Sunday morning. But anyway, much appreciation.
Have a great night.
See you guys
Bye,
later.
Guys.